you should actually have a golden handshake for at least 30 to 40% of the staff and send them home. Not sack. Give them a full money. You know, instead of sustaining 18,000 crores loss, that kind of money I would have given them. Let them go home. With the rest of the staff, you can really compete, and India can do well.
Air India brand.
Certainly, you can do
the Air India brand. And should it be done like with a former IAS officer like Arvind Jadhav?
No IAS officer should ever come to Air India.
Okay, so you should have a professional board, like do a Satyam on Air India, as someone has written.
Did Thatcher not do it to British Airways? Thatcher did it with British Airways. You can do something like that.
Right. Okay, Mr. Jitendra Bhargav, repeatedly you and I are discussing the fate of Air India. Now, none of that, what you have advocated in the past has happened. Now, what do you think should happen now? What is your view? Sell off or rebuild in some way? And if rebuild, then how?
Rebuild is the solution that I would offer. And as I said earlier, what ails Air India needs to be studied, a post-mortem conducted by an independent body, and these kind of flaws or these kind of mistakes that have been made.
No, Mr. Bhargav, sorry to interrupt, but we've spoken about all that so often. Is that realistically going to happen? As Suhail said, is
Sagarika,
the ministry going to shed control?
No, this is the first time, and I would say that, okay, the strike brings Air India into the media glare, and people start looking at it that time. Now, that is where I said, let a Supreme Court monitored committee look at the Air India's functioning in the recent years, what's really gone wrong, because there is something which is really gone wrong. Now, somebody has to be held accountable, and as Suhail very rightly said, if Raja can go to jail, why can't others be punished? Now, Air India has been a national pride. You can't be plundering Air India for your financial gains kind of a thing. Something has gone wrong. Media needs to devote a little more attention on Air India during this time to see what's really wrong.
Revival of Air India.
And one more point that I would like to make
revival of Air India still seems a very far cry, but we're completely out of time. I'm going to ask Rishabh to tell us, what does he think? Should the airline be shut down? Should it be allowed to die so that you can go and get a job elsewhere? Or do you think that, the dialogue has to continue and you have to come to the dialogue table? But if you want to do that, you have to stop your strike, because otherwise the government won't talk to you.
Sagarika, I'm already a terminated employee in this airline. I can leave it right here, right now, and go and get a job somewhere else. But it's not about that. It's about justice. And as I can see even on your show, the consensus is that it is the management that is responsible for the mismanagement and not the pilots themselves. So we do need a CBI inquiry. We need inquiries to find out who are responsible and where is the accountability.
Suhail, is there a consensus, or are you the dissenting voice here? You feel that it's the pilots really who are
I want to leave you with two thoughts that will tickle your mind and soul. Inquiries don't build brands, and there are no statues of committees in any parks. You need therefore a strong leader, and you need cohesive, robust marketing and sensible business planning, none of which is prevalent in Air India today. We've made the Maharaja look like a pauper.
The Maharaja is a puppet in the hands of the Neta Babus, and the Maharaja is now
a pauper.
And also a pauper and on a flight path through an air crash. Well, thanks very much indeed, Suhail Seth, Captain Rishabh, Jitendra Bhargav, Mr. Krishnan, thanks very much indeed for joining us. We're asking, is it a national embarrassment, the so-called national carrier, 87 years. Thanks for watching.